Hello YouTubers, this is Skip. This is basically a follow-up to my very first upload. That was me firing this Ekol's Ares blank gun. It lasted about 14 seconds. I fired 15 rounds through it. And it is a front firing blank gun, and it has some serious loud sound to it, just like a real gun. When I got it, I could not get the 15th round in the magazine, so I had a problem with the vendor, blankreplicas.com, and I'm going to start out with a public apology. I did finally get that 15th round in there, so this will hold 15 plus 1. This gun is currently loaded with spent blank ammunition. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you. You already see that definitely says flare. It has a flare attachment that I'll get into later. Now then, first off, the magazine release is on the left hand side. This is for a right hand shooter. Push the button, out comes the full mag. There's 15 rounds in there, and I do have one round in the chamber, so I'm going to take that out. And now this gun is safety checked. This gun is empty. Okay, I'm going to set that down and go ahead and show that it does in fact hold 15 rounds in the mag. So that was one up the pipe. Now here's the magazine. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, so I can't count. Now you see we have an empty mag, and we have a cleared blank gun. Okay, now I've seen takedowns on other videos, and this is really easier now that I've gotten familiar with it. I don't know how the other guy got this pin out with an ink pen, but I've got my trusty rusty pocket screwdriver. This is the slide release, the slide catch. It's in the cock position, which makes it that much easier to disassemble. So I'm going to pull the pin out right now. Little pressure, and there it goes. Catch release. Now to take the slide off, pull back a little bit more and up and off. Now I want to talk about the slide a little bit. It is cheap, really cheap junk. I don't know if you can see this little mark here. It's a casting mark. This is basically cheap, thin pot metal. And it is definitely metal. So, to prove it, well, now my magnet isn't working, but it does pick up my knife. So, my bad. This is not metal. The spring is metal, and the slide, the spring stop is metal. Now, this little catch basically slides onto the barrel and guides the spring. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that back in. It's all the way home. Put the spring stop on. The spring is real hard to tell the difference, but there is a small side and a large side. The large side goes in first. Then we pick up the slide and put it into the breech, pulling all the way back and down, and then release. Now, since it's still in the cock position, this little pin right here is held back just enough to where you can get the slide lock back in. So let's see if we can get this in first try. And there you have it, back together. Rack it a few times, and now that it's in the cock position, let's see the decocker. It's ambidextrous decocker. I'm using my right hand to push the decocker up. I don't know if you saw that. Let me cock it again. Now you see right here is the decocker. Now it's in the decock mode. Trouble is, I don't know if that does any good. I went through a box of ammunition before I got to find out if it will actually fire when it's in decock mode, because when I pull the trigger, it goes all the way down. So when I get some new ammunition for this thing, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at see what happens if the decocker is engaged, see if it will fire. Another important part, this gun cannot be made to fire live ammunition. For one thing, I have a live 380 round right here, and yes, I'm not used to my webcam, but just for the sake of showing you, I'm not going to put it in the breech. I have, but that's really dangerous because basically this barrel is plastic or some kind of ceramic chrome plated plastic. So on the end, I'm going to try and stick it in, and as you can see, a live round will not go in. I'll set that down and pick up one of these spent blank cartridges, and that will not go in either, but it will go in the breech. Now you can see the chamber, the round is in the breech. Go ahead and let the slide loose, and since it's a spent round, I'll go ahead and pull the trigger. Nothing. But if you look real close, you'll see right here, you can barely see the shell. Now if you put a live round in there, that shell is going to stick out. The slide is going to stick out about that far if you try to put a live bullet in there, which is really a stupid thing to do. So now it's all empty again, and I'm done. Just want to thank you for watching. If you post any comments, I hope you're kind to me. I'm new to doing YouTube. So thank you.